So today I'm lucky enough to get to play a little bit more of one of my all-time favorite games, if not the favorite game of all time, Final Fantasy VII. This game came out on PS1 whenever Nintendo 64 was at its peak, and a lot of people were jealous that they couldn't play that because they were on one console or the other console. That was really back in the day whenever it was a real thing, the console wars and so forth. Because now there's so many games that share both systems, it doesn't even really matter. But anyway, this is Final Fantasy VII, and it is great in so many ways. And I'm playing it here on this Steam controller, which I don't know, I don't really like it. It's really customizable, but I don't really find myself using it or having any luck whenever I do use it. Actually, I feel like I can't shoot anything with it. But it's better than using the keyboard for a simple game like Final Fantasy VII. Here we go. Oh, but on that note, man, how do you remember all the buttons? Because, like, the PlayStation's one, X, square, triangle, circle, this is all that. It's like, man, every time on all these controllers, I have to look at it and go, oh, yeah, that's what the button is. You're already there, man. Oh. Continue. Oh yeah, classic Final Fantasy screen. You see that I already did the splendid thing to change the background here. Do a little triangle button, as we're going to call it here, to look at a very familiar screen for us. And this game, I think, set the standard on what the magic system in games for a long time was meant to be. And here they just called it materia, and you equip materia to each one of your people. So each one of your characters' items and armor, and they each have slots that they can work in conjunction. Like here I have lightning working in conjunction with all, and you know it does because there's that little bar there that connects the two little nodes. And then down here all these are independent. And whenever you have these equipped to your character and you're roaming around and getting experience, it helps level them up, and then they get stronger and you can give them to other characters. Here we are on an open world map, and man, I love open world maps, especially this one in particular, man. Just the right amount of being able to roam around, and the things the places that you need to go you run into. Limit breaks, Aeris, man, a little cross slash. It's not any better than the first one. This was the first game where limit breaks were just the cool, or not limit breaks, but summonings, limit breaks, all these kinds of cinematic things that your characters could do. They were such a big hit for this game, and then other games kind of overdid it, and it was annoying because you do like Knights of the Round in Final Fantasy 10 or 11 or whatever, and it took 14 minutes. Actually, it was Final Fantasy 8. That's the one I was thinking of. Sure, that's Healing Wind. I ain't really paying attention. That's why everybody's gonna die. See, everybody that's played this game, I don't know, I think everybody in the whole world knows that Aeris dies midway through the game. And so everybody on their second playthrough, they was like, man, I'm not even going to use her. But she's just going to disappear, man. You're going to put so many hours into developing that character. And the way that you select your party in this game, you can stay with the same 3 dudes until the final battle. And only then is it a pain in the butt. That's kind of fun. There we go. Alright, now how do I rotate the camera? There. Because I'm lost, man. Came out of that first city. Look at that. They don't even know how to... Midgar, man. Now, I'm only like an hour out of Midgar. Midgar could have been a whole game in itself. And it's one of the best cities that has ever been imagined in a game. And the proof of that is that most people, whenever you're in that city, Midgar, you just accept that that's going to be the whole game because it was rich enough and expansive enough. I still don't think that I've explored all of it, even though I've played this game like a dozen times. Oh, and music. Whew, scared me, man. I was zoned out. Alright, let's just bust these dudes up. Steal from this guy. See what he's got. What he got? Magic, fire, ice. No, everybody knows you use lightning bolts against these kinds of monsters. Magic. Bolt. There we go. Get him. Limit break on him. Sled Fang. Hit the other dude because I think they're going to time out. What's the matter? What's going on? Yeah, get him. Natural magic. I'm so happy to be playing this on the PC too, that Steam brought this thing over, whoever brought this game over. Because I've tried to play some emulators of it before, and it was just always jacked up, you know, like a square black box around the firebolt as it hits the person. You're like, that's just not right. It takes me out of the game. Gil. Such a weird name for money, man, but they used it in this one. Midgar. I love grinding a little bit, getting a little bit of experience. But where were we going? That's Nibelheim, or whatever. It's that town where we ran into the vampire guy, Vincent. Got jumped from behind. Magic. Oh. Magic cure. You're gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. I'm just out of the Midgar, so this is like maybe my 5th battle out of it. You can see I'm already a little bit on the weak side compared to these guys, and that's fun to have it be a little bit challenging. It was really a birth-like experience coming out of Midgar and into this large open world, because you'd spent so much time in the city. Like I said, you didn't think there was going to be anything else, and then all of a sudden, vast, expansive view, mountains and rivers and everything, and you didn't really know where you were going, other than you'd see something in the distance and go for it. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. That talks all about Sephiroth. And if you haven't played this game, you really need to, and it would be fine to read like a gameplay walkthrough at the same time as you're going through it, just so that you could really understand this intricate and detailed story. Actually, there's some videos out there on YouTube that you should watch that really explain it, because when I saw those, man, I didn't even know half the stuff that was really going on in this game. And that's fine too, because who cares if you're having fun. The music in this game, I think, was one of the best works of Nobuo Uematsu. Man, I'm glad I remembered that, because I almost didn't. It's like the smell memory, the sense memory, the music memory. If you were to play this game or play this music to somebody that's ever played this game, they're almost immediately going to be like, oh yeah, man, that one time, Final Fantasy VII. It's amazing. This one pulls no punches, and the sound was limited a little bit by the system, but they didn't falter at all making use of the equipment that was available. It's funny seeing how silly the characters look at this point. And even when the game came out, you knew the characters looked kind of goofy, but they look cooler than anything that you'd seen up to that point. I mean, you had some really delicious looking games over on the N64, like Donkey Kong. But as far as a game like this went, you never took that leap into 3D in such a sensational way, and the way that the backgrounds are all almost kind of painted behind, and you run across them was a pretty clever way to just make the game look deeper than it was. What's this town? Ooh, look, man. I always say Chocobo Man for like 30 years. And about 20 years ago, I knew that it was the wrong way to say it, but I'd already gone too far. Chocobo Man. Choco bitch. The ostriches is coming with it. It's good music, man. You can't help it. You're like... So, I would like to show something here and apologize for something I said to my brother about 20 years ago as well, whenever the hell this game came out. So, in your materia, sometimes you have things equipped that you're not really even using as far as materia. You're just trying to level it up because you know eventually you're gonna make use of it on another character. And back when my brother was trying to play this game, he was still a little young and getting into video games. And I came in, I saw he had 2 ices on one character, and I made so much fun of him, crushed him. But he was right. His strategy was good because he just had some extra room, was leveling up that ice, gonna give it to somebody else. So it took me a long time to come around, but yeah, good job, man. What's up? So I remember you gotta catch you a chocobo to run across this swamp up here in a little bit. And the very first time I played it, somehow I ran all the way across on accident. Like I totally skipped this part. Well, something like that. Thinking of crossing the marshes? Yeah, man. Time for you to get a chocobo. And then I've heard of other people that killed that big worm that I'm gonna fight here in a little bit. Because oh yeah, we're gonna go do that. I know that he had fire-based attacks. I remember that because, you know, that's one of those little things you remember about video games forever. Useless stuff. 30 feet tall. Detects the footsteps of people that enter, and then it swims its ass over and bites you. Talk to his grandson. I ain't got money for no chocobo. Look at those chocobos, they're grooving. Where you at? Where's the son at? I gotta talk to him. Give me one of them chocobos. Yeah, give me some greens. Chocobo lure for two. No, don't buy it. I'm not doing it. Nope. Now we're going for him. Alright, I remember this. See him over there? Swimming around. So I'm wait till he makes a break for it. Is he hovering over here because of me? Oh, scared me, man. Hey, here we go. Dude, he'd be like, he was like, oh, go, oh. He's big. Oh. Okay, hits a little bit stronger than I thought. Magic, fire. Bust him up. coming back, man. Alright. That ain't working. Somebody's beat him, man. Somebody did it. They didn't even grind up or anything. They just did like some fire attached to their armor or something. Elemental, I don't know. Little Chocobo was taunting me. Continue. That ain't gonna work. How much money do I have? Ooh. I got enough money to buy that Chocobo lure. I'll buy it. I'm rich. How do you catch a Chocobo in Final Fantasy VII? Gotta rent some stables? Son of a... Okay. I remember a lot of things from games like this back in the day where it was very hard and even like more encumbering by today's standards. But it was also rewarding whenever you would pull off something like finally get your Chocobo. Hey, little girl. Little girl! Shouldn't talk. Don't talk strange. So that's Final Fantasy VII. It's a wonderful game. And if only I had time to play 70 hours and show you all 70 hours of it, I would. But that's just one of the things. It's like a good book. You know, you have to earn that story by reading 600 pages of it. And that's what games like this did in a special way. I think everybody's still looking for the next game like this for themselves. I mean, Final Fantasy IX was pretty good. 10 was great. You know, we're still going for that. I think it was Final Fantasy 6 or 3, whatever you want to call it, for a lot of people. I think it depends on which game was really the first one that you were of a certain intelligence that you could enjoy. You were the perfect person for that game at that time, you know. So I think for me it was probably Final Fantasy VII, and that's why it's always going to have that impact. The music and everything. I mean, how's this music even here? It was that other score a few minutes ago, and they were just like, "Yeah, we got extra score." That guy was writing all kinds of songs. Well, thanks for enjoying. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching this video. If you did, I mean, I'm sure that if you did, you've already got Final Fantasy VII, or you've already played through it, and you're just here for this little nostalgic trip, which I'm trying to do for myself as well. So hopefully that gave you a little taste of it, and maybe you pick up the game and start it again. It is on Steam. I don't even know how much it costs, but yeah, enjoy. Thank you.